I find it challenging to imagine, if you have not experienced it, how do you bring forth that emotion you're supposed to bring? Especially in this situation, we are imagining out of choice, but in compositions and all, it's not our choice actually, some of the things we have to imagine and bring out. So how then do you bring forth that emotion that is necessary to bring out that Padamma or Javali?
Okay. So it's very true that whatever we express, a lot of times we are drawing from memory, right? But the key thing is we're drawing from our imagination, right? Imagination can be inspired by memory. It can be inspired by experiences. It can be inspired by what you read, how you can expand your way of thinking, right? Now, if I am going to be able to express only what I have experienced or what I have seen or what somebody has told me has happened, etc., then I'm going to be restricting what I can communicate, isn't it? It's not possible for us in one lifetime to be able to see and experience everything that has been written about.
Definitely.
Right? So, what we are doing in dance actually is expanding our imagination, expanding our ability to imagine things that we may not have experienced, but you have read has happened. That has been written about. What about people imagine what will happen in the future? Right? You watch movies where they tell you this is what is in 23rd century, this is what is happening, right? Where do they draw these images from? From imagination, isn't it? Some of it is inspired from real life. Then they imagine something out of that, isn't it? And then they are able to create a visual. Dance is like that. You should expand and hone your ability to imagine. And you should never be restricted by only what you have seen or what you have experienced. That's why you need empathy. Empathy to be able to acknowledge that these things are possible. It's not just empathy for emotion, but empathy for ideas. These are also possible, isn't it? So that ability to widen our imagination and hone it, I think is very important for a dancer. And